Hey guys, so what we're going to be covering today is looking on how to fill out paperwork and what information exactly do you need to get from the customer and what information do you need to provide for the application, contract, receipt, and stuff like that if it applies. So we're going to start with the credit application, and so every house you go into, if they finance it, everybody needs to fill out a credit application. So pretty much what you want to start first when you give it to them, you want to X out the information that you will not need. Like, we don't need to know the landlord, the property value, any of that stuff, the present balance, any of this stuff we don't need to know. All we need to know is we need their information filled out up here. This has to be filled out completely. And if there's a buyer too, which we always prefer, their information filled out as well. And then down here, we just need their monthly payment or their mortgage, and then 2 references. Now, you got to make sure they're both signed and dated down here. Now, down here, this little rectangle, this is probably the most important part, because what this is EFT, or this is their automatic payments, and we require this in a home. So how you fill this out is it's 48 monthly payments of either 88.11 or 93.39, and it starts 40 days out. Now, in order for this to be valid, you either have to get a voided check from them, so you can't use the down payment check, so you got to have the check completely voided out, or if they don't have any checks, you fill out their bank information. So it's bank name, the routing number, and the account number of their bank, and you have to make sure that they both sign down here as well.
Now, listen, here's a little, guys, this doesn't mean you write this on both one. So if it's a down payment, you just write 88.11 here, and if they don't put a down payment, you would write 93.39. I don't want there to be any confusion. And then all you do with this is you put it on your clipboard, and you do what with it now, Christian?
Hand it to them and say, fill it out.
Hand it to the customer. Becky, you're our customer.
And you basically say, hey Becky, I've got this information sheet for you to fill out. I've put a line through everything I don't need. So all I need is your information, Johnny's, your mortgage, and these 2 references down here, and that'll be all you need.